there, I'm Dawn. This is Angels Whisper. I'm so glad that you could join me. It is December 2022, and I'm so glad that we have made it this far in the year. It's the last month of a fabulous year. It's been powerful, it's been progressive. I hope that it leaves a lovely sense of comfort with you as you move into a brand new year. So for now, let's get stuck into this month's heavenly guidance. I'm excited to see what our angels want to share with us in relation to the month ahead and how you perhaps might relate to the insights that they want to channel directly to you right now through me as their conduit. And so here at Angels Whisper, we have an amazing range of fabulous things for you to do on board on our website, angelswhisper.ie. Just check it out right there. I always come to the table with a pen in the hand, just in case I need to take notes for anything. And I suggest you do the same thing. You never know, you might find something within this session today that helps bring you forward on your journey. As always, you're welcome to join me as a Cloud9 or a supporter on our pages at Angels Whisper, Instagram, TikTok, all of the usual places that you can find us hanging out with our angels on. If you love angels, pop a little comment in the box there and let me know how your angels have inspired you this year. How have they touched your heart? How have they helped you grow or change? Or have you had any miracles happening? It is the month of miracles. And so I'd love to hear your fabulous stories. You never know, it could get published and you could win a direct reading with myself or my partner, Jason. Thank you for holding space with me. Let's crack on. Let's find out what angel is working with us this month. As always, I have a fabulous deck of cards here by Doreen Virtue. And I still love her cards. Absolutely joyous cards. I like to work with them. So here we go. We have, just as I shuffle the cards, and I'm not surprised that this angel has popped in for us this month. Archangel Samuel, or Camuel, the angel of peace. And you can see there that she's holding a fabulous dove, so representative of this particular time of year. No matter what you do, or no matter what's going on around you right now, hold your peace, walk peacefully on this planet. And for me personally, that's been the theme of my vibration this month, or this year, should I say. And it's been really strong for a lot of people. It's like letting go of the materialism, letting go of the clutter, defragmenting life. So you might have gone through a massive amount of personal changes this year, like myself, and now you're coming to a point of peace. This month is a time where you begin to settle and things around you begin to settle, emotions begin to settle. And as we move into the early part of December, you'll find that Mercury and Venus are kind of coming together as they enter Capricorn there on December 6th to 9th. And this is really strong because what's happening is emotions of the past are beginning to settle. You might have been feeling quite sorrowful, maybe a little bit stuck in yourself. And if you've been experiencing that, you'll find that surge of energy as we move through the month of December begin to settle in your spirit. It's almost like you've come full circle or you've come home, if that makes sense. So whatever it is that you've been seeking this year, this month is a year, and as we move into 2023, you'll find that things begin to make more sense for you. You'll understand what it's all been about. Have you ever had a bunch of things happen to you, all real close together? Whether it's the passings of loved ones really close together, or passing of a loved one and life events happening all really close together, and you think, why me? Why is this happening? Well, that feeling begins to settle if you've experienced that this year. There's also this sense of really stepping into your heart center, working with Archangel Samuel, but also Archangel Raphael. These two angels govern this area, the chakras up here in this area. Samuel governing the thymus area and the thymus chakra. And so as these two energies merge into the heart, it feels like you're being reborn, you know? And I think that's very emotive for this time of year because December is the significance of the ascended master Jesus, who was born specifically or said to be born at this particular time of year. Okay. And the rebirth, the regrowth of your inner self is very, very strong right now. So you may be taking on a lot of new spiritual concepts. You don't need to be religious to be spiritual. I firmly believe that. And I'm sure that you know that yourself. We're very, very blessed to live in a world where we have at our fingertips a wealth of information and things that we can do to help empower ourselves. So even if you're just practicing mindfulness, perhaps meditation or yoga, whatever it is that you're doing where you've been thinking about doing those things, now is the month actually to commit. December is it's a month of committing. That's one of our key words for this month, committing. Our other key word is peace. Living in the peaceful vibrations, avoiding the drama, or perhaps dealing with the drama in a completely different way. Sometimes it's okay to be assertive, and sometimes we need to speak up when there's something that we know and feel is not truly right. Okay, so speak up, continue to speak up, continue to flex the throat chakra as well this month. And you know what? Most importantly this month, because we know families are going to be getting together, people are going to be hanging out. Sometimes we don't want to see the in-laws, or there's a specific family member that you'd rather avoid. Okay, take a different approach, take the peaceful approach. Okay, and there is a saying in the Bible, it's do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Okay, so be kind regardless, keep being kind, even if somebody or something is irking or grating on your nerves. Continue to be kind, lead with your heart, lead with your words, help them understand there is a better way to deal with things, show them that better way, and keep repeating it. Never give up hope on other people. And I really feel that that's a really important part of the message for this month as well. Don't give up on yourself and don't quit on other people, no matter how dark or heavy it might seem. This is your message to keep striving forward, so that that love of the angels can flow through you, that the spirit world can work with you more closely. You know, when we've got all these spiritual barriers up around us, it's very hard for them to get through. The main thing is to relax into the feeling of love and continue to meditate on that vibration to help you, I suppose, formulate the life that you absolutely deserve. So we have Gemini moving into the full moon on the 7th. Lots of healing of past karmic things may be going on as well right now. So remember, I said a lot of change, a lot of up in the air energies begin to settle down. We have a new moon also on the 23rd, and it's all about planning for the future, laying down foundations. What's that one or two things that you want to do in 2023 that will really help solidify your energy and help move you forward and get really super key focused. Keep things light. That's most important as well. Stay away from the drama, avoid the drama of certain things. And don't worry if things get delayed, traveling, all of these types of things are normal and natural. It's how you react to them that's most very important. And another key message this month coming from the angels is don't force things, let things happen. So if you're looking for love, don't force things, let it happen. It often shows up when you least expect it, you know, and I'm testimony to that, thankfully. You know, so I can say it's a time of weeding out a little bit of inner cluttering, decluttering the inner self. And I'm struggling over my words this month for whatever reason. Spirit's very close, and when they are, I often stutter a little bit. I know we have a lot going on here at Angels Whisper this month, and we do have celestial visions going ahead on the 14th of December. I do believe we have our healing circle on the 28th of December, just to let you know. You're more than welcome to become a Cloud Niner to be able to access those behind the scenes core events with me and our other followers and users. So I hope to see you there. Let's get stuck into those cards. So we know that Samuel is working very closely with us. We're going to look at our transformational cards, or our deadly cards, as I like to call them, a deck. As I always say, you've seen it in the other videos that have been with me for well into 20 years. I love this deck. And next time I must show you who the author is of this deck. So perhaps you might go out and buy a particular copy as well. They're really good at soul searching, this deck. God can only do for me what God can do through me. So Spirit can only do for me what Spirit can do through me. Until today, you may have been directing your own life and attempting to produce your own blessings. Remember, I said to you, don't force things. This card goes hand in hand with that message. Just for today, ask for direction. Open yourself to guidance. Give up the need to have things go your way. Open yourself to God's way or Spirit's way, whatever you aspire to. I'll read that again. Just for today, ask for direction. Open yourself to guidance. Give up the need to have things go your way. Open yourself to God's way. So it is about surrendering. I know many of my users and followers are would-be budding practice training mediums, psychics and healers, you know, and you're doing a phenomenal job, by the way. But sometimes we've got to step out of our own way and very much surrender to the process of what Spirit wants to do through us. Okay, so it's not a time of forcing your ability or forcing your gift. Accept where you're at and allow things to unfold. And you're going to see major things changing here in Cloud 9 and Angels Whisper over the coming months as we progress into a brand new top secret, I'm not sharing right now, process of what's occurring at Angels Whisper, and how, as a healer, psychic, medium, myself and my partner Jason might be able to support you and guide you on to the next level. So I'm looking forward to revealing that in January. That is definitely coming in January. And I'm super excited to welcome you to something potentially that's going to benefit you in your mediumship. But regardless of that, whether you follow with us or go with us in terms of your development right now, Spirit saying don't force your development, let it happen. Okay, let it happen. Just say, Spirit, send me some new ways that I can use and utilize my abilities safely under your direction. Always positive affirmations, thinking forward and planning forward is really, really good. Remember, we said on the 23rd of December with that new moon, it's time to plan. Maybe you might want to put down a plan of action for your development for the year ahead. Things that you'd like to achieve, maybe places that you want to travel to, courses that you want to take part in. Whatever it be for you, there is a lot to be done and you have the time to do it. So make the time to do it, okay? There is always enough hours in the day. Spirit telling me to tell you there's always enough hours in the day. So if you can find time to watch TV, you can find time for your development. A card from my vintage deck is the intuition, which is quite interesting that comes in the back of that message that I was giving there. And you'll also note the little dove in here representing peace, okay? We have a bridge indicating to us that there's things that we need to still kind of move towards or move through or overcome, okay? But this lady here is solid and strong. She's got that kind of faraway gaze look about her. And the moon is shining in the background, which represents new horizons and new beginnings here. So it's important to follow your intuition in everything that you do. You might also want to obtain a nice power piece. As you see, I'm wearing something that I enjoy wearing. Personally, there's no religious connotation to it. I just like the feeling of having a cross around my neck. It's a sign of protection for me. It's a sign of upliftment. Something that's significant that will help mind and manage your energy, specific crystal that will help balance you out. Ask your angels to draw you to it, or you can check out some of the products in our store, for example. That might be another way for you to find what you are looking for at the moment and treat yourself. But regardless of that, intuition is strong. Follow your intuition. If you've been worried about something or concerned about something, you need to listen for that intuition and just take a deep breath, step back, and let things evolve more graciously and more naturally, okay? That's the message that comes through from the vintage deck. And finally, we have our self-care deck for this month. Oh, it's just popping right out there, so I'm going to just steal that card. The courage card comes in here. Love this card. Now, just see the lion, the lioness, okay? This, to me, represents having courage in a relationship, a connection, having courage to move forward with your wants and your desires, okay? The message on the back is take the leap. Your courage will see you through. So if you've had your eye on somebody, yeah, you go for it. No time like the present, as they say. Sometimes we can hold off speaking our truth because we don't want to lose a person, but sometimes we keep ourselves locked in a prison by not speaking our truth and expressing how we feel. So if you have your eye on somebody, you know, it's time to embrace the holly and the mistletoe and get into the festive spirit and take a chance. All right, you deserve that. You deserve love. Know that love is coming to you as you desire. And I know that these angels that come in, Shamuel is always the angel of love, self-love first, but also love of a partner. If you're in a relationship and it needs a little bit more sparkle, now is the time to invest and put the sparkle into your relationship. Sometimes you'll feel like you're the one that's doing all the work. And sometimes that is the way it is, you know. And sometimes we are attracted to people that we wonder, oh my goodness, why am I putting energy into this person? Or what is this all about? You know, and they're not giving it back to me and you're stuck with all these questions. You know, I always say when a person wants something, they'll work for it a little bit, you know, but don't hold back. Regardless of what they're doing, you follow through and being yourself. Sometimes we've got to lead by example. Sometimes we've got to tell people or show people what we need. Sometimes it's not always black and white. Sometimes we've got to read between the lines and get in there, engage, and make it happen. Some people's personalities are just quiet, and maybe that quietness, you're the loud one. You need that quietness to balance you out. Maybe they need your loudness to balance them out and bring them out of their shells, okay? Don't force it, don't push it, don't put pressure on it. However, claim it, okay? If you love somebody, it's worth going that extra mile to ensure that you and they are happy and living a content, peaceful life together, okay? I'm lucky this year. I'm lucky with all the changes that have gone on in my life that I have been able to connect with my twin flame. And you can meet myself and my twin flame on our page for Angels Whisper. You can also meet us in person at events and also behind the scenes at Cloud9. And so if you don't know what Cloud9 is, just head onto the website right there again. Head onto the website and you can join us in there for fun, laughter, and connection and conversation with your angels. I'm Dawn. This is for Angels Whisper. Happy December, happy holidays, Christmas, whatever it is, if you're celebrating. If you're not celebrating, we are glad to hold space with you. It doesn't matter. I'm choosing not to have a massive Christmas this year. I'm having a nice quiet one and beginning to tone back many, many aspects of what are very long-standing traditions in my life and creating something completely new. We are going to be live on Facebook, and I'm just checking my diary here, for our Christmas special on the 22nd, streaming to Facebook and YouTube, live on the 22nd at 8 p.m. approximately Irish time. You're more than welcome to tune in and hang out with us and spend time with us over the Christmas period, because I know not everybody has family and friends. I'm away from family this year. And so it's a big thing for me as well. So I'm going to need company and we're going to need company. My partner's away from family this year. So it's our first Christmas together. We're really excited about that. And we'd love to spend some of that time with you. And on a final note, we have our 12 Angels of Christmas starting on Wednesday, I believe, the 14th of December. And that entails every day we're pushing out a brand new angel message to our social media accounts, etc. And they go out approximately 12 noon every day. And when you connect in, you'll see that there's a lovely message for a brand new angel for that day, but there's also a giveaway, and those giveaways are big. We're giving away in excess of €1,000 worth of product, gifts, training, and all sorts of fabulous things for you to engage in. So look, it's worth your time popping over. All you'll need to do is like the post, tag the post, comment, and share to get involved in those giveaways. And the more active you're on them on a daily basis, I would encourage you to be on them on a daily basis, 12 noon, as I said, Irish time. And we will take note of our active users, and we will be giving out announcements in the evening, every evening, for who has won the prize for that day. So we're looking at tickets for events, healing sessions, readings, Cloud9 memberships, physical gifts that will be posted out to people, Reiki training, and so much more on those 12 Angels of Christmas. It's all happening at We're Angels Whisper. I hope that you can join me. Thank you so much for your patience. Namaste. And whatever you do, do it with grace.